Dune 3 trailer dropped. Dune 3 trailer dropped. We heard that they did this big event and they were going to be dropping the trailer at this event and then they'd be dropping the trailer online. I was actually faced with a very rare situation today where I actually, guys, had to make the thumbnail for today's show with that title, Dune 3 trailer drops, before the Dune 3 trailer dropped, and then just cross my fingers that it actually does drop. And sure enough, drop it did. Look, you guys have heard me talk about that at CinemaCon. They showed us the first 7 to 8 minutes of Dune 3. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember the last time I was that paralyzed with awesomeness in a movie theater with what they showed. It's just a huge battle sequence that makes the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan, I don't know, look like a Nerf gunfight. It was so brutal and intense. And like, by the time it ended, I could feel every muscle in my body was sore because everything was clenched. Everything was totally clenched. And I was just floored by it. It looked amazing. I thought the first trailer was dynamite. First trailer was great. So how would they do with the second trailer? I think the second trailer is better than the first one. And part of the reason is because it does what a second trailer should do. The second trailer tiptoed a little bit more into the story. Now we're understanding the Duncan, Idaho thing. That whole conversation that Momoa has with Chalamet is like, you've conquered thousands of worlds. How do you feel about that? I think you're beyond redemption. I mean, it was just so intense and so insane. And then they showed just glimpses of that opening battle sequence, like just a couple of little glimpses over the opening battle sequence. We just got a little bit of a taste of Anya Taylor-Joy in there, and her character is going to be bonkers, like absolutely bonkers. And like, I don't know, because you guys know that I have been worried about Dune 3 because I'm not a big fan of Dune Messiah. I think every subsequent of the 738 Dune books get progressively worse and worse and worse as they go. I love the first one. I'm not a big fan of Dune Messiah, so I've had some concerns about Dune Part 3, but we've also known that if you looked at the first Dune films, Denis Villeneuve has taken some pretty big creative liberties and changed a lot of things, and maybe he'll change a lot here. Look, we're still going to have to get 1 or 2 more trailers to go because the movie's still more than 5 months away. It's still more than 5 months away. I can't believe we have 2 trailers for it already. But I don't know about you guys. I watched this trailer and then the trailer ended and I didn't move for about 30 seconds. I just kept looking at my screen and then finally moved my hand to go click the play button again. And we were talking a little bit earlier, guys, about what's more likely to win Best Picture this year, The Odyssey or Dune 3. I mean, this trailer does a lot to move the needle for me about its possibilities. Anyway, Sean, you had a chance to watch the trailer for this new trailer, I should say, for Dune 3. What did you take away from it? What do you think about it?
I can't wait to watch this movie. And it feels like it's such a good year for sci-fi, where you kick off the year and you've got, Project Hail Mary, so wildly different from something like Dune, but both of them with just absolutely flawless productions in their own ways. But I mean, I just love how immersive just even the trailer is of pulling you into this world, and everything that you see, every character feels fully developed, even when you're just seeing them for 30 seconds in a trailer being introduced with their motivation. And you can know so much about them because they're just, everything is thought through, every detail matters. And it's a continuation of this flipping of the hero's journey that is Paul Atreides, and playing that out even further, and just you feel the tension of it, the lack of clear heroes and villains, but investment in the world and the politics of it all with spectacle. I mean, just so excited for it.
I mean, there was that moment in it where Florence Pugh, like, you plan to kill Paul Atreides.
Oh, I love that line.
It's like, you idiot. You condemned yourselves to death. And I'm like, oh, things are good.
Yeah.
What a line. Oh my God.
Just this one little line, and it's so powerful and tells us so much about both of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's the line. So Michael corrects me on the actual wording of it. You've signed our death warrants. Yeah. It's like, it's so good. You know what? Here's the thing too. This is why I'm going to admit I'm experiencing the effects of Cialis right now. But when I look at a trailer like this, we hope when we go into a movie, we get one of two things. Like we get the thrills, like great action films, great comedies, stuff like that will be delivered the thrills, or will be delivered the great drama. Whether it's a King's Speech or some other like S tier level kind of film. Like we go into these movies hoping that we get to experience one of those things. But every once in a while, whether it's peak Game of Thrones or Dune, we get blessed with the golden opportunity to walk into a movie and get both. And now, look, maybe it'll deliver, maybe it won't. I haven't seen it. Every director has a bad day at the office. Even Steven Spielberg made Terminal. But, and maybe this will be Denis Villeneuve's Terminal. Who knows? But it's just one of those really rare special things where you can go into it thinking you might see your best drama and see your best action film in one and the same movie. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's what makes this so special. And that's why people are kind of surprised when they ask me, what's my most anticipated film of the year? And I think everybody expects me to say Doomsday. And I am certainly excited about Doomsday, although I'm going to talk about this on the show tomorrow. I'm hearing it's not going so good. Again, I'll talk more about that tomorrow because you guys know I'm super excited for Doomsday. I've been saying all year this is going to be like the Avengers movie to end all Avengers movies. But anyway, getting back to this, people get like a little bit surprised when I say it's actually not Doomsday, it's Dune, because Dune 2 is I think the best movie of the last 10 years, and I saw the clips that we saw at CinemaCon, and I think this is just going to be this. This has the potential to be one of those movies that ruins movies for you. Like I have a feeling like for like 3 months after I see Dune 3, it'll be like, I could see another great movie and go, yeah, it's no Dune 3, which is totally stupid way to approach our movie fandom. But like, I'm trying to think, Sean, of like I just said, like in television, it kind of happened with peak Game of Thrones where you're getting like the great action thrill experience and the best drama at once. And I can think of Dune. I don't know. Can you think of any other examples that like are really great television shows or movies that really did give you both experience, the thrills and the great drama? Those are the only two that kind of pop off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, Lord of the Rings 20 years ago.
Right? Perfect example. Yeah. That's probably, I mean, that's the one.
You have a handful of those ones that are just, peak nerd culture, but also there's no denying this is just fantastic. Maybe you could argue The Dark Knight or some of Nolan's things like
Dark
that.
Knight's a good one too. Yeah.
Great entertainment films, but also just like, wow, what a smart concept and a smart script executed so well. But yeah.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see this amazing Dune 3 trailer? And by the way, a lot of people asking, oh my, how do we have 2 Dune trailers and we don't have a Doomsday trailer yet? Well, do keep in mind, guys, Doomsday is still more than 5 months away. Like I'm sure we're probably getting the trailer at Comic-Con, so don't worry about it. But I thought listen, Doomsday's got some big shoes to fill here because the bar has officially been raised. Whatever you guys thought about the trailer, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.